Hey yo, Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, Bashem Makakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, GreatMillStone, man. Shalom. Got this article here on RT. It says, no panic over Trump threat to leave, says World Trade Organization chief. And it said, President Donald Trump's remark about possibly withdrawing from the US from the World Trade Organization is not a new sentiment and not a cause of panic, the World Trade Organization Director General said, downplaying the line that rocked media headlines. No panic, WTO Director General Roberto Azevedo said on Friday, according to Reuters, whatever. The US concerns about areas in the WTO that they would like to improve are not new, and I think that he said that what he said yesterday is consistent with what they have expressed before. Trump said he was considering the possibility of withdrawing the US from the organization during an interview with Bloomberg News on Thursday. If they don't shape up, I would withdraw from the WTO, shortly after departing for the White House. He previously called the WTO a catastrophe that has treated the US very badly for many years, and that the Geneva-based body need to change their ways. Well, this is just another of the ways that Trump is basically sowing that discord amongst, the geopolitical landscape. Because the thing is pretty much what appears the elites are doing with Trump is they're pretty much centralizing the focus on him, man. And he's basically got a lot of power to basically shift what people in the world are doing, man. Because there's a few things going on. Like you got Brexit going on in the UK with Europe, which, if we even make it there, the deadline is March next year. And if there's no deal or there's a dead deal, then some chaos could reign from that. You've got the whole thing with Trump, and Trump is basically just globally. He's like basically everyone the hatred everyone has for this guy is spectacular. But that shows he's that perfect pawn. He's that real good pawn. He's doing that job real well. So all these different all this discord, all this chaos that he's making, all the people he's upsetting. That's all for the plans, man. And it's like with the trade war that's popping off with China, the sanctions on Russia, certain things he's doing. It's all there, and talking to the world. And the thing is Trump, like the kind of character they got with Trump, is where he would just straight up leave, man. This guy's done some shit which he's actually taken action. Unlike with Obama, you think about Obama, that guy, he wasn't getting shit done. Trump's actually out there getting shit done, man. The guy came in office, man was signing executive orders for days when he got in there. So this is basically building that hatred, man. Because the other nations says what they're gonna hate the whore and burn it with fire. So that's basically building up that hatred, man, which is fulfilling the prophecy. It says what his trade envoy Robert Lighthizer has called the move to allow China into the WTO a mistake and accused the trade body's dispute settlement system of interfering with US sovereignty. The Trump administration recently blocked the appointment of judges to the WTO's appeals body. So yeah, even China being on there. And the thing is there's the trade war with China. It's slightly just an extension of that. So this is yet another angle of which you see the geopolitical landscape, and Trump's really the guy that's been used to shake it up. Because more or less, the thing is for the last couple of years as well, you've had Russia basically making moves. Even the selling the missile systems, man, the S-400 I believe it is, missile systems to Turkey, and then Turkey saying they've been very mistreated by the US. Hey, these are all the things that are basically leading up to and helping bring the conflict, helping bring on what's it called, man? That trade war into the full scale war, man, into that World War III. Because the thing is that's actually what's going to happen. The trade war is going to escalate fully into the World War III. It says the WTO was established in 1995, replacing the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, which was started by 23 countries in 1948 in order to lower tariffs and promote free trade. It's funny, 1948, that was like after World War II. But yeah, it says the Trump administration recently introduced a series of tariffs on imports, complaining the U.S. trade partners have been taking advantage of badly negotiated free trade deals to flood the U.S. market and destroy domestic manufacturing. So yeah, he's basically trying to bring that strength back to America. You know, that so-called "Make America Great Again." But the thing is America ain't actually going to be made great again, man. You know, basically the prophecies are already against it, man. You know, America's on its way out, and that's, you know, it's evident. The thing is even though they say, like, the job, they always reference, like, the people in work, unemployment is an all-time low, but it's like the quality of the jobs, man, and the wages as well is low, and like a lot of people are driving fucking far, and that's just to keep the job, just to have a job to do. These motherfuckers are driving like 40 minutes for some dead job. And because and the thing is like all these tariffs is basically a lot of, because the thing is, like with what do you call it, like with Brexit, man, a lot of these companies, they're seeing like what's going on with the negotiations completely flip-flopping. They're just like, yo, fuck it, we out. Like Nissan, I think, flee the scene. You have a few other companies fleeing the scene. That's what's going to happen with the States. They're just going to be like, yo, fuck this. It ain't even worth the tariffs, man. These, you know, this guy's not being reasonable. Then just going to have to go to full-scale war. If America's economy starts collapsing, then that's you know, that's an excellent purpose for the elites to use to bring on that World War III, man, that martial law, all these different things, man. Even to collapse in the economy, just to bring forward the chip, because that needs to be done. But let me read this, man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Yeah, that time's coming real soon, man. Because as you know, what's going on now is like you know, it's the build up, man. It's the prologue, and you can see, because the thing is the grinding. The grinding has been ceasing. It's been slowing down, man. Like America's basically like a lot of other countries taking. It's like even production wise, like Germany, China, have taken over like a lot of production. American, you know, a lot of American companies, people aren't really looking to them, and even the ones that are big, like Apple, Microsoft. These companies are they're making all their shit overseas. That shit ain't getting made in the US. So you know you know, the economy's done. At that time when America was, you know, the golden god on the planet Earth, that's you know, that's been done for a good little while. And you know, this is that's because the elites have purposed for you know, Babylon to come to an end as well, man. The destruction of America and then rebuilding out of it, you know, order through chaos, order ab chaos, man. They're basically trying to build it out of the destruction of America, set their kingdom in stone, man. So they're purposing to destroy it as well, man. But you know, it's really for the plans of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says, the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall raise up the voice of the bird. Well, yeah, the sound of the grinding is going to be low, man. Because it's like with Venezuela, where it's like that, you know, Venezuela, that motherfuckers can't eat. That's become hell on earth. Because if, you know, if there ain't no business, ain't no way, you know, for man to be making bread, man to be making money, to be even buying bread even, you know, being able to survive, then hey, it's just anarchy's gonna reign real soon, man. And it says what? And he shall rise up with the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fall, because man goeth to his home, and the mourners go about the streets. So yeah, it's like, it's basically gonna get to that point, that high tension, that breaking point, and then people are gonna start looting, people start rioting, man. And that's you know, it's like, the thing is even Venezuela, they've had to like control it. They've had to be giving out the food, controlling like who can get supplies, and that's where the chip comes in, man. The chip slips in sweetly, man, for the plans of the elites, man. They slide that chip in there, you know, the RFID, and then that is just okay. They just like, look, we put the chip in there. You get your what the hell are they called, man? You get your rations, basically, you know, on the chip, man. Like them cryptocurrencies. Easy, man. You know. But yeah, this is what you see. You know, this is what you're seeing coming to pass, man. And you know, it's good when you ever that annoyed. When you hear about that news of the trade wars, that's when you know prophecy is moving, man. Yeah, all these things happen on the geopolitical landscape. Let us know that prophecies are moving fast, swift. Yeah, real soon we'll have the mourners about the streets, man. Well, you've even got that homeless problem, man. Man, we're doing a royal wedding and there was fucking homeless outside, you know. But it's gonna increase. Everything's gonna increase, man. But yeah, I'll leave it there, man. Shalom, shalom.